What is up, guys? It is a wonderful day. Absolutely fantastic weather here in Bradenton, Florida. And we're actually at NMRA, NMCA event, and we're doing a private track rental. Unfortunately, the track was gonna be closed for about 2.5 weeks, but Laz been working hard. George, all the guys in the shop, working really hard to make this happen. So this is the only window of opportunity, and Lord knows we need to make this thing go fast this time around. All right, guys, so not only is the weather absolutely fantastic, I just wanted to catch you all up to speed. So we did our little bit of a wide body deal. If you've missed the last video or two, we've got our power steering in there. That is absolutely amazing. We got our alignment redone by our local Tire Kingdom. Thank you guys, that was freaking awesome. We've got our two-step working, so we should be able to leave on boost. And then Laz, one of the biggest things that we need to be able to do today, after doing the corner balancing, which was the last thing that we did last night, we're trying to get this thing to leave and launch well, but we also have to play around with how this thing leaves. So
got some shock adjustments that we need to do.
Yeah.
And just a little bit of trial and error on that.
Yeah, that, and we're going to be playing around with our two-step, seeing if we can launch on boost the way that we need to be able to make it happen. But let's get to it. We're going to get this thing out there, warm them up, get her rolling here. It is really weird here, guys. Now, if you guys look and notice, so today is NMRA. I'm surrounded by a bunch of filthy Mustangs. Feels a little dangerous out here. Definitely the oddball out here right now. Now, there are a ton of really, really fast Mustangs here right now. This is going to be a pretty cool setup, and the track is absolutely on point. All right, I know some of you are saying I'm crazy here, and you're probably right. Going to the track without any sort of gauges with a manual transmission trying to shift. Yeah, it's not the brightest idea. Well, at the moment, what we're doing right now is adapting and overcoming, Laz. It's what we do. It's what we do.
Make something happen.
All right, so guys, we are awaiting our tablet to be in, and that is going to be awesome. We're going to be able to mount something up there. Unfortunately, it was back ordered. So at the moment, Laz is making some magic happen. Ooh, actually, hold on, let's do this. Let's put this guy on the other side there. Yeah, dude, I like it. I'll try not to kick it, and hopefully that thing isn't going to be moving. So we got a couple zip ties right here, and we'll probably need something else right there, but hey, duct tape is always useful. Duct tape and zip ties, man.
Make it happen.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. I cannot say enough about this, man. This is gonna be so freaking cool.
So this is your setup, Jeremy?
There's a lot to stay on top of, man. We got a lot of variables today. Clutch engagement.
Gotta have some gauges. What you saying?
That's pretty cool. That's gonna be a bit to watch. That's gonna be a bit to watch.
Yeah, it's not a good spot.
Yeah. I'll try and hear the shift and clutch engagement and how we got this thing to.
That hurt.
Make sure you get over and check that out. Have plenty of beers, snacks, let's bring some there.
And we got a boatload more.
Did that look like that wheel hopped real bad?
It looked like it did something.
Yeah, not bad though. I mean, it feels good at speed, so that is a major thing. So
No time, so what'd you run?
it was 11:59 at 122. It felt like it was a lot faster than that because I was at the top of well, no, I got midway through fourth, so, but I hit the rev limiter on, I think, every gear, so this is what I'm so glad for, is finally we got a good data log. Now, I set up my screen so that I could see the RPMs, but of course too much is happening too fast, so.
You just duct taped it down?
I'm gonna say, like, wearing this suit with jeans underneath it is a bad idea.
Hot?
It's, well, no, it's like, it's a little chafy, you know, it's a little bit, it's
We don't
tight,
need it.
it's tight. All right, guys, so I have a torque management issue of which I am going to try and resolve the best I can. If you look right there, it says accelerator pedal position 99.6, actual throttle position 52. All right, so believe it or not, that is only 52% throttle. So we've got to work through that and figure out whatever the heck is going on there. We'll get to the bottom of it. And I hit the rev limit. I spun through first, hit the rev limit on second to third, or first to, sorry. Yeah, first to second, second to third. And yeah, we're gonna get this figured out, man. That's the beginning of, well, a lot of straightening stuff out, really. To try and explain basically why we're having a boost limitation problem is that I have some torque management left in there, and basically this processor started life as a 2015 Z06. So I haven't really had much street drive time on this, so I wanted to figure out exactly, you know, what is going on. Well, on the dyno it was totally fine. On the street, a different animal. So that being said, that's what we're doing right now. That's what we're testing. That's why we test. I'm going through HP tuners. I'm going back through different areas and peeling back little bits of torque management here and there, and we should be able to get a little bit more power. It could also introduce another problem. This processor came with a supercharger. Now, I've done some experimental stuff with it, basically to try and make it run with twin turbos, and it has run pretty well. However, we've had the throttle limitation even when I was out in Houston. I didn't realize that was, and I also didn't have good data logging then. I only had 2 passes and a lot not very good to go on. This is the first good data that we've had, and we're gonna learn from that. Obviously we still didn't get full throttle there, so we are gonna try and figure that out. And since this is like all race car like, I can't really take it up and out the street at the moment, so I'm gonna have to keep chipping away at it. So guys, we still having some wheel hop. That was pretty ugly. Definitely still exactly the same 60 foot. Did
you launch on the 2-step?
Yeah, and I'm trying to feather it off. So it is making boost, but it's wheel hopping. So it's like it's breaking traction first gear. 191 60 foot is terrible. So we were actually better before leaving on boost. So we'll get it figured out, but we got to see what we're doing with the tire pressure and shock. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting stuff figured out. Hello there. So we're doing some changes to the suspension, and I am trying to get full throttle. Got a bunch of stuff going. This is old John. John's been helping us out for a long time, off and on, whenever he's down. And we're looking to you for guidance. So we're trying to take a little bit of compression out, and we're leaving the rebound the same.
Yeah, and we added spring pressure.
Okay.
On the right rear.
Okay. So yeah, we're trying to fight that wheel hop, and that side's been particularly bouncing more. Maybe next time let's get an eyeball on this side right here. So we know that side has been acting a little funny. We'll maybe get another camera over on this guy right here and see if we can eradicate the dang wheel hop. Now, I did still leave on the 2-step. I left really soft. It bogged all the way down to like 1800 RPM. So terrible 60 foot. I'll try and feed it a little bit more faster. It's just the clutch is a little bit temperamental with heat. So we're trying to figure that out. Just need seat time, guys.
that out. 10.8, 132. We got a 175, 60 foot. Slipped it a little bit better. 7.0 at 100 and almost 5 in the 8. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Got a lot to figure out, man.
Oh, better. All right, first 10-second pass. All right, not bad there, Les. All right, guys, on the previous time slip right there, we were gaining about 25 miles an hour on the second 8th mile. As you can see right now, we're going up 28 miles an hour. Well, that's a little bit more power. And 132, that's pretty good. So again, we're fighting torque management, and something that normally I would be able to fix pretty easily on the street, but unfortunately we only get one shot every so often here at the track, so it's a little different. But hey, Laz, I wanted to say this intercooler, again, Josh helped us design this. This is our brainchild. This thing is the best intercooler I've ever seen. So guys, going down the track, I do not gain, at most, I've gained 1 degree on the intercooler. I've never even been around anything that's that good. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything like that, guys. I'm just so impressed that something actually works that amazingly well. I wouldn't care who designed it, just the fact that it doesn't gain air temperature is amazing to me.
A lot of it's a lack of a radiator here too.
Yeah, the fact that it's getting 100% precedent air right there, and it's got so much frontal area, and dude, I'm blown away. Blown away happy. So yeah, again, big shout out to Mishimoto for that, because that was super cool. Guys, you can build this same exact type of setup, and we like to keep it all nice and small until where it has to be, and dude, it's really working good. We're knocking the bugs out little by little, guys.
All right, I think we're on like round 4 now, or 5. We actually dropped the pinion angle just a little bit. I don't have my degree gauge here, and lower the back.
I hit the rev limiter on the 1-2 a little bit, and then I missed 4th. It's definitely, dude, it picked up 7 mile an hour in the 8th. So I mean, it's making a load more power. I just screwed up, and man, 6.7 in the 6.7 in the 8th, but 111 mile an hour. That's telling you it's getting the job done. I mean, we should have been, you know, probably trapping about 139, maybe a little bit more right there. Definitely 60-footed better. It felt cool.
It seemed like you were bottom out in the back though.
Did it?
Yeah, we're gonna give it a little more spring. Like
okay. All right, so I am getting some smoke in the cab, and it does smell like tranny fluid, so we got to be safe. Check that out. We don't see anything on the ground, but on some of the other passes, unfortunately the GoPro died on that pass, like right before I got ready to run it, unfortunately. But at the end of the run, there's a bunch of smoke coming out through the cab, but way more that run than any other run. So we might have one more pass or something, we'll see. But it's a little sketchy. It moves around a lot, but it feels awesome. Like, it's definitely gotten a ton faster for sure. I just got to do my job and be able to hit all the gears. So fortunately, I wish you guys could have seen the data log, or actually the in-car. Yeah, that would have been great. But as I'm going down, the faster I'm going, I'm having to feed more and more steering input, which was kind of interesting. Like, I mean, it started off, of course, at, you know, right at 12 o'clock, but it seemed like I ended up about maybe 3 o'clock.
That's crazy.
In order to keep it going straight there. And it was tracking a little bit more left, but I mean, we're just working with it. Nothing's not manageable right now, whereas the first time we took it down, it was not manageable. Now we're making major strides, and this thing is picking up power. If I could have hit the gear there, dude, we should have had, I would go out on a limb and say a 10.3 139 should have been right there. But
on the camera footage I was at, the angle on the outside, you might be able to see the front wheel actually deflecting and wobbling when you're launching. So we got to figure out how to tighten that up too.
Gotcha. So it's kind of like cupping or grabbing and something like that. But we're working out all the bugs. I mean, honestly, we're making big strides fast. So I mean, this is great. So John, thank you so much for your help and expertise for sure, man. All right, guys, let's go for a quick little tutorial on what I'm seeing with HP tuners here. and we got a lot of stuff to cover. All right, so what I'm seeing here is we broke some traction. That's first gear right there, not bad, definitely good 60 foot. We are leaving what looks to be on about maybe 5 pounds of boost right there. 5.5 pounds of boost. It's leaving pretty good. I'm still not getting full throttle. We're up to about 80% throttle, which is a large change. But the good news is, okay, so right there, we had about 9 pounds of boost. However, we go a little bit further in third gear where it's really starting to get some steam. It was making right about 10.5 pounds of boost. So with that, this thing is really pulling hard. However, we're dropping some fuel pressure there. So I got a few things I got to take care of. I hit the rev limiter still on the 2.3 shift. Man, I'm telling you, I can't wait till that darn tablet gets in there because it'll make all the difference in the world. I know. It's a dumb idea going to the track without a gauge, but we did the best we could. I'm trying to do it by ear, but sometimes when it breaks traction, I'm trying to hit it right at that last 100 RPM before I hit the rev limit. I might raise the rev limit, maybe 100 RPM, but we're looking really, really good in this thing. 111 miles an hour, dude. That is right on par. If we continue to gain boost like that, it might go as much as 141, 142. All right, so I'm gonna make some revisions. Let's keep at it. I'll try and do my job and hit the gears. All right, Doc, what do we got this time here, okay?
We raised up the left side, right side a little. To fix the negative camber issue over there was a little too much. And we took a couple of clicks out of the rebound to let the front come up a little more.
Gotcha. Now you were talking about like the camber that'll
yeah. So static camber is negative camber when it's sitting there, but when it launches and the front comes up, the way the A-arms are made, it's going to make the tire go flat. So you got to get that tweaked right on so that it's...
Yeah. So in other words, we're trying to hit a moving target is what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
I got you.
Try that.
Let's try this again. I made some corrections right there. We're leaving the same kind of power. I want to see what it does with this power. I got to do some correcting of the injection timing because our fuel pressure dropped.
And driver mod.
And driver mod. Unfortunately, our previous setup, if I could have done a better burnout launching well, that could have been that was right there by the numbers. It really should have been about a 10.3. We'll get it back, guys. I'm so happy with the progress we made today, though.
Not the best way to end, but it's all right.
Oh yeah. But hey, we can take back a lot of stuff from that. I mean, I'm so happy. I mean, honestly, 6.7, 111, that is like extremely promising, and that's honestly right where it should be. So, and not even at full throttle.
You really did good.
So, couldn't have done it without the guys like John, Laz, and Chris, and holy crap, like all the other guys. Wow, this is seriously pretty awesome. Great day. The weather is fantastic in Florida. Man, my head is like pounding from still. It's a little loud in there.
Today was the day,
I think it got.
Today was the day.
Today was the day. So first 10-second pass, all right. I was hoping for a bottom 10-second, maybe a high 9, but whew,
I was hoping for a thanks to me, but it is what it is.
Thanks, babe.
Forget it. Just forget it.
Yes. All right, old lads. Today was the day. You did it, man. You definitely killed it. I think we learned a lot. That's freaking awesome, man.
Definitely something to grow with.
Yeah, dude. Really, really, really happy with the overall setup, guys. This is a tremendous undertaking to try and do, guys. It's hard to say. It's like, dude, we're normally used to like, hey, this is an OEM car. We know exactly what to do. We know exactly all this stuff. This is totally alien. Got so much stuff to figure out, but thank God for all the other good people surrounding us. Otherwise,
John was a big help today, coming out and
for sure
helped us get suspension dialed in. Close. We got ways to go, but it's a lot better than it was when we got here.
If I would have just got a little better burn out there, that last one, I don't know. But anyhow, hey man, I again, just an amazing bunch of strides that we just made here too. So guys, thank you so much for the support. This has been a wild ride, and again, I keep reiterating, hey, this is just the beginning of this. You know, we're gonna try and push this thing faster and faster. We got so many different things that we want to do with it. We still have so much tuning to go. So dude, we got to turn on our meth, man. We're almost running out of fuel, so we're gonna make a little bit more power here coming up shortly, but that's gonna be amazing. All right, so guys, I just wanted to close out one last thing here too. A little piece of music that we ran across the other day that I hadn't heard in a long time that I used to love. A little piece of punk rock, Authority Zero, One More Minute. Check it out. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. We'll see you next time. God bless you. Okay, Norman, go ahead. Yeah, shake it off. Shake it off. Come on. Come on. No, go on. Norman, come here. Norman, come here. Shake it. Shh, come here. No, they're dry. Come on. Norman. No! Get out of the fallen. Shake it. Shake it. Come on. All right. Ready?